Good afternoon. My name is Mackenzie and I am here to talk about a worldwide problem, adoption. It is estimated that there are currently 143 million orphans and/or abandoned children in this world. This number is equivalent to about half the population of the United States, stated in empowerorphans.org. Orphans can have issues with emotional problems, not knowing their biological family, and their age can be a big problem as well. You can help to support the solutions to these problems. First of all, emotional problems are a big difficulty for orphans. Orphans can have trust issues. According to adoption.com, the adults in their lives had let them down too many times. They do not trust others. Orphans feel abandoned, unwanted, and unloved. They can feel abandoned and unwanted if they got left by their birth parents, and they can feel unloved for the same reason. One cause of emotional problems, like in my case, is my biological mother left us, got married, and had a daughter. She didn't put that child up for adoption, but she did me and my brother, which can make me feel like she was special and we weren't. Next, for orphans, not knowing their biological family is an issue. Every time I go to the doctor, I get the question, "What is your family's medical history?" He does this so he can be aware of the diseases that I may be at extra risk for. When I reply that I'm adopted and because of this I'm not sure my family's medical history, it creates a certain unfairness, said adoption.com. Not knowing your birth parents and the rest of your biological family can cause for you not to know your family's medical history, not knowing if you have siblings and having the feeling of the unknown, not knowing why you're not getting raised by your birth parents, not knowing your own family and not knowing your birth story, for example, who was there when you were born, and more. Lastly, the age of an orphan or foster child can be a problem as well. When a child turns 18 years old, they are no longer allowed into the orphanage. When a person in foster care reaches age 18, they are discharged from the system, and the foster home no longer receives financial support. Most foster parents and parents want to adopt or foster younger children, such as toddlers and infants. Therefore, the older children end up turning 18 and are forced out of the orphanage. Also, if a child got abandoned, the people or person that find it may not know the day in which the child was born, which means that you couldn't know your exact age. I wouldn't like it if I didn't know my birthday, wouldn't you agree? You can help this cause by adopting, being a foster parent, helping at orphanages, and donating to orphanages. My brother and I were adopted by my Mimi and Gil, and therefore do not have to live in an orphanage, and I live a good, happy life, but not everyone is this fortunate. If you help orphans, they do not have to face the problems of not knowing their biological family, emotional problems, and their age problems. Thank you all for your time and attention.